Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. I'm SISI and today I will show you how to make seafood okra. Delicious finger-licking seafood okra. Let's start by taking a look at the ingredients. I have ugu and uziza leaves here. I cut them together and I wash them together. It's going to give a delicious aroma and flavor to this dish. These are crab sticks. I found them at the supermarket and I thought, why not add it to this recipe? Shebina seafood okra, all join. I have 3 types of pepper here: the yellow scotch bonnet, red scotch bonnet, and bell peppers, which is called tatashe, and then we have onion. This is the okra I'll use for this recipe. It's already grated. This is how I like my okra. I don't like it smooth and I also don't like it in big chunks. How do you like your okra? This is pre-cooked shrimp. I found it first when I was looking for shrimp in the supermarket, and you don't need to cook this for a long time. It's already pre-cooked. This is what you find mostly in your supermarket. These are fresh tiger prawns. They're going to give a lot of flavor, especially because they're fresh and you're cooking from the start. There's something I want to show you about prawns. You have to clean it properly, and I just wanted to take that extra step to show you how to clean prawns, because sometimes some of us, we make the mistake of just washing it and then putting it in the pot, but prawns actually have these thick veins inside of it and it is filled with disgusting stuff. You don't want to eat this, so make sure you open your prawns and then you take that bit out of it. I can be very critical when it comes to how my food is prepared. That's why I like to do a lot of my cooking. I eat out a lot, but I prefer to do a lot of my cooking. In as much as food is delicious, it should also be prepared in a nice way, in a safe way, and things should be cleaned properly. Imagine if you go somewhere and you ate your prawns like this, you'll be so pissed, but you wouldn't know, right? You just know that the prawn tastes funny. This is smoked bangla fish. Bangla fish is also known as stockfish. So stockfish is like dried fish, but this is smoked and I love the flavor. The star of this soup is this Barracuda fish I bought from the fish market in my last video. If you've not seen that video, what are you doing? Go and check it out. I'll put the link in the description box. So I saw different types of fishes, but I decided to buy 2 types. So this is one of them, and this is what we'll be using in today's recipe. It is so good. Seafood okra without crabs? I mean, what are you talking about? Is that real? You have to have some crabs in this seafood okra. We have to have a medley of seafood. So I have these baby crabs. It was difficult to get the big ones because I heard this is not the season for crabs, but I managed to find them. Palm oil will give this soup a lot of flavor and color. There are different versions of okra soup, but for this one we're going to use palm oil. For seasoning, I'm going to use this seasoning cube that has fish flavor just to enhance the seafoodness of this soup, and I'm also going to use some salt as well. Crayfish is going to add a lot of flavor, so we need it. You can omit it, but it gives a lot of flavor to this dish. Blend some pepper, but not all of it. The rest of it you will chop so that you add more color to the soup. You add it later on while cooking, but for now you blend this one. You can blend it roughly or you can blend it as smooth as you like. This is going to be the stock for the okra soup. I like to use a wide pan for meals like this, especially meals where you're going to add fish, because fish scatters easily in your soup. So I just want enough area, enough space for the fish to flourish. From what you've seen, you add the oil, add some onion, let it fry a bit, then you add crayfish This step gives it a different flavor. If you pack all of these ingredients and put them at once, you get a different taste. If you try another method, you get another taste. But this is the method I prefer, and it gives me very good results. Now add the smoked vanilla fish and then allow the stew to kind of cook a bit till the oil floats to the top. Add a bit of seasoning, so add some salt and the fish seasoning. Don't add a lot, you're still going to add some more later. This is just to season the stew. Once the oil floats to the top, add some water, not a lot. It will be difficult for you to drain this water once you add it, so don't add a lot of water. The thing with cooking, it is easier to add and difficult to remove, so don't add too much water. I'm adding the fish now, and I want everything to cook together. I'll also add the crabs at this point because we need the flavor. Cover the pot and allow it to cook for about 10 minutes. Fish does not need a lot of time to cook. The longer you cook it, the tougher it becomes. For this particular fish, you will know it is cooked when it becomes white. It becomes white and stiff. So now I'm going to take it out of the pot because I do not want to scatter it, and I want to be able to mix my pot well when I add my okra and all the other ingredients. Now that we have that fish flavor going on, I'm going to add the prawn, the tiger prawn, and the pre-cooked shrimp. The crab sticks have been cut into little pieces, and I'll add them at this point as well. This is my special smoked catfish that my grandma gives to me. She sends it to me, and I always put it in my soup. Like I always put maybe 2 or 3 because I'm trying to manage it. So you may not have that. She has a special way of doing it. You may not find this, but you can add any kind of smoked catfish you find. Give the sauce about 7 minutes to cook, and now we can introduce the okra. I'm adding the okra in bits or in portions because I want it to be enough for the sauce. If I put all the okra in and it is too much for the sauce, it's going to affect the flavor. So you have to kind of measure your ingredients right, okay? Use your eyes, use your nose when you are cooking. Now that I've seen that the sauce can accommodate more okra, I'm going to add the rest and just mix everything together. I like to add the rest of the crayfish at this point and then mix everything together. Give it about a minute to cook, and then you add the vegetables. You add it depending on how you like it. I'm just going to put a few handfuls of vegetables. Now I'm adding chopped peppers at this stage just to give it a bit more color. This is also the perfect time to tell the fish to go back home. So you can now put it back in the pan. As you can see, there's enough space for my fish to flourish. Allow it to cook for a minute or 2 and your seafood okra is ready. This soup was so flavorful and so delicious. I really hope you guys try it out. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, and if you're watching and not subscribed, why are you doing that? click the like button, share and subscribe. If you want to see more recipes from me, I upload recipes every week, then you have to join the family. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!